And welcome back from the bye week. All right, welcome back, everybody. And yes, this is Phins Football Podcast. This is B Trill, and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back, and if this is your first time, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And then if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a like. But thank you for tuning in, and welcome back. This is going to be coming back from the bye week. It has been a nice, stress-free kind of weekend. But now we're getting back to football, getting back to business, getting back to Miami Dolphins football. So we got a lot of injury updates. I'm going to get to those in a moment. But first I want to talk a little bit about this weekend. And I will give you a heads up. I got low battery, so let's see how quick we can get it. Of course, I forgot to charge it last time I did a video. But let's take a look. We're going against the Indianapolis Colts. So I know reports first came out in the beginning of the week that we were going against Joe Flacco. And honestly, Joe Flacco was looking great against the Titans. I mean, he did throw that one pick, but Anthony Richardson is going to be back. He is going to be starting. They already announced that. So we have to go against the dual threat. Of course, he is younger. He is a heck of a player. He's not consistent yet, but he does make phenomenal plays. So Miami, we have to be on our toes. It's going to be tough. He's very fast. He is a very big, strong Cam Newton type in his prime player. And let's see what we can do. Let's see what our defense comes up with, what schemes we come up with to stop him. Of course, there are other reports that Jonathan Taylor, he might not play. He is still nursing an injury, but I'm hearing that it is doubtful that he will be ready for Sunday at 1 p.m. So, of course, it is Sunday, 1 p.m. We are going against the Indianapolis Colts. It is going to be in Indianapolis, so this is going to be another road game. They are 3-3. We are 2-3. Of course, we already had our bye week. Indianapolis has not. With that, it's not going to be a very easy win. Of course, it's going to be better with Jonathan Taylor not playing. Of course, he is a phenomenal all-star. But let's see what Miami can do. I'm excited. I'm ready for football again. I mean, it's nice to get a good break in the season, especially when things aren't looking too good. But, we did end with a win, a very ugly, sloppy win. But we're getting everything back together. We're getting healthier. Let's take a look at the injury report. So right now, big news is Achane. He is fully participating in practice. They're saying everything's looking good for that concussion protocol. I believe he is still in concussion protocol, but he was spotted with no red jersey on. So that's good. That red jersey is the non-contact. That means he can take contact. With that, I think he would be out of the concussion protocol. But good news is he's looking good, full practice. He should be ready to suit up. I'll get to that also in a little bit. We have Javon Holland. He is day-to-day. Of course, he is nursing that hand injury. He has a broken bone in his left hand, his non-dominant hand. But it was seen heavily wrapped. He participated in some parts of practice, but he was not a full participant. I'm hoping he goes. If he does go, he'll probably have like some sort of cast or protective sleeve or just something to protect that broken bone. But good thing, like I said, he's not really a ball hawk. He does have some interceptions in his career, but he's more of the thumper and pass catcher or pass coverage. But next we have Agba. Agba was a mystery for a couple days, which is kind of surprising. He missed 2 days of practice. There was speculation, would he get traded? I heard rumors that we're getting calls from the Detroit Lions. Of course, Anthony Hutchinson, he did go down for the year. That was such a gruesome injury. He broke both bones in his leg. His it I don't want to get into it. It was bad. It was ugly. But I heard they're trying to knock on the door with Agba. But of course, we're very thin. Of course, Bradley Chubb is not back. Him and Goudet, Cameron Goudet, they both remain on the PUP. So with that, we only have 4 healthy defensive ends. I don't think we're giving up on Agba yet, but he has. They did disclose, they said bicep injury. Who knows? Don't know why they took 2 days to disclose that. But of course, we need him. We need him. Right now we have Chop Robinson. We got Mo Kamara. Was it Tyson Bowser is the new one that we got? And then why do I keep missing the last one? I think it was Mo Kamara. But we only got 4 healthy defensive ends. As far as safeties, I know I mentioned Poyer or Holland, but Poyer, he was on the field. He was practicing. He did have tights on both legs. He is nursing a shin injury. So we'll see if he will be ready. Of course, with both safeties, starting safeties, nursing injuries, we could looking at Marcus May and Elijah Campbell. Who knows if Nick Needham gets called up and elevated for the practice squad, especially being that thin. I would almost imagine that he would. I haven't seen any signings or anything in the week, so we'll see what happens. We did have Armstead and Calais Campbell were both not spotted at practice, but the good news is they're both had vet rest. They are 2 of our elder players. I say that jokingly because I'm actually the same age as both of them. I believe they're both 38, as well as I am 38. Sometimes I do feel elder, but I can imagine being out there running around with 20-year-olds playing professional football. So hats off to them doing it at my age. Also, some more news is we do have Cam Smith. He is back from IR, so that's good. He was at full practice today. So I keep saying today. I'm recording this. I believe it is past almost midnight on Wednesday night, so you probably won't see this till Thursday morning. But with that, also some more news. Of course, we have David Long. He was limited. He is nursing a knee injury. Mohamed Kamara, he is nursing a ankle injury, also limited. Skylar Thompson, he still has that painful rib injury. He is practicing, but he's saying he just can't throw the ball down the field like he wants to. So he's not ready yet. We're probably going to have Tim Boyle at backup and, of course, Snoop Huntley at quarterback. Speaking of quarterback, Tua. They're saying things are sounding good. We have been getting positive feedback and encouraging feedback from these neurologists. So again, he's been having meetings. I don't know with how many, how long, but I hear he's having meetings. As of right now, he is eligible to return to practice next Wednesday. That is October 23rd. So he can return to practice and be eligible to play the 27th against the Arizona Cardinals. That is a home game. So that is great news. Can you imagine getting back together? What a great feeling that is, getting back together. If we can get Tua back with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle and just mesh that relationship again, because Snoop Huntley, he's not really pushing this offense down the field. I think that we're going to have to do a lot more against these Colts. They do have a decent defense. They're not a top 10 defense, but they do have a very good defense. So it's not going to be an easy accomplish to just keep moving the ball down the field. I think we need to lean on the run. I think that finally, if Achane is fully healthy, if we have Mostert fully healthy, you saw what he did last week, and look what Jalen Wright did last week. The rookie is showing out. So we got Jalen Wright, Raheem Mostert, and Devon Achane. Like, that's what we've been wanting all season. I don't think all three of them suited up yet. No, because we had Jeff Wilson and Mostert was out at the beginning of the year. We haven't had all three yet. I think that's the key to winning. I mean, that's the only way we won last week was running the ball and kicking field goals, missing field goals, but kicking field goals and winning. Special teams, we can't allow those bad snaps, the missed field goals. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot. We have to play disciplined football. These penalties, these illegal formations, snapping the ball too early, having two men in motion, that needs to stop. That's on the coaching. I know Huntley, Snoop, he's still learning the offense. Hopefully by now, hopefully with the bye week, hopefully with another week under his belt, it's a lot smoother. Of course, that's all we can hope for. We want a win. We want to do that. Other keys to winning, I think, our defense. They need to continue what they're doing. Turnovers. Look at Seattle. They kept us in the game the whole game. They allowed turnover after turnover. We need to give the offense good field position. So stopping on third down, sacks. We've been doing good at pressure and sacks, even though we don't blitz that often, which is great. We can allow more blitzes, but I just think the defense needs to keep us in the game in order to get this win. Again, the running game is what we're going to have to lean on unless Snoop surprise us with learning the offense. But with learning the offense, I think we need to use the RPO. Use it a lot more, as in run Snoop Huntley. So I'm not saying Tua's coming back next week. I'm not saying risk player health. I'm just saying give it your all. I'm saying use your legs. If the field opens up, if you fake the handoff and keep the ball, which is what the RPO is, a run pass option, if you don't throw the ball down the field off the play action and you keep the ball and run, we can pick up big yardage. I know he had 40 yards that one game, but who knows? Maybe he can get 80 yards. It looks like 80 was the theme last week with Raheem Mostert and Jalen Wright each getting 80. But who knows? I think the running game, whether it's Snoop, whether it's Achane, whether it's Mostert, whether it's Wright, whether it's a combination of all of them, I think that's how we win the game. I would love for the passing to connect and get on board with winning. Tyreek Hill, we've missed you. We've missed you. Jalen Wright, we've missed, or Jalen Waddle, we've missed you. Sorry, there's so many Jalens on our team now. Achane, we missed you due to injury. So, with that, I think that Miami has a good chance at. All right, well, welcome back. This is part 2 due to, I did warn you, I did have my battery, it was dying, it was flashing. I was like, I could wrap this up before it dies. No, I didn't. But again, I was mentioning the RPO. I think that we should lean on that. I think that we should lean on the running game. I think that our playmakers need to show up. Our defense needs to show up. But I think Jonnu Smith, I think he's going to have another big game. I think he'll have 60 yards. I think that he's going to be a key player, a big play late in the game to capitalize the win. I don't know why. I just really like Jonnu Smith. I think he is someone that we need to capitalize with and continue with. But again, I'm actually using a battery that I just threw on the charger while making the last video, so I know there's not much juice in this one. But again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who keeps tuning in. Again, if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead, subscribe. Please share this video. Let everyone know that I'm out there. Sharing the news, sharing the updates, predictions, injury reports, breakdowns, recaps. I do it all. Again, breaking news, I'll just come through with a short just so it doesn't take the post editing and uploading and everything that I do after I get done recording these videos. So again, I appreciate all of you. Again, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Again, if you're still watching, why don't you go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know what you want me to improve on, what you want me to talk about more, and I'll do it, man. Maybe it involves a little more research, but I'm just trying to build my channel. And by doing that, if you're watching this, tell me what you want, and I'll do it. I'll put it in the video, and hopefully we'll get a couple more viewers. But until next time, I'll probably come out with maybe some updates game day, but let's go ahead and get this win. Let's get back to 3-3 to 500, and then bring Tua along. Wouldn't that be amazing? Tua comes back, we get everybody back together, and go win a championship. Right now, the AFC East got a lot harder with some wide receivers additions. We got Amari Cooper. He is on Buffalo Bills. And then we got Devontae Adams reuniting with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, we'll see what goes on with the Jets. But, yeah, we'll have fun this season. Until next time, I want to say thank you for tuning in to Phins Football Podcast. I'm B. Trill, and Fins up, family.